I bet none of that gets. I bet maybe Hex Allen. Maybe we talked about it last time I was on. I can't remember, but we're gonna bamboozle the Americans. We're gonna look at their blank little faces and then go what? Who? What? Where? We're gonna tell them about Tiz Was. And if you don't know about Tiz Was, well, I'm gonna enlighten you as well. Tiz was freaking awesome. Okay, Tiz was insane. So. They invented a new Saturday morning TV show. This is before I was religious, when I was a kid. This new Saturday morning TV show for kids. Like the BBC did. It was a magazine show. It was like 3 hours long. It was very, very straight. It was hosted by Noel Edmonds. It was all very prim and proper. And like, it was like Blue Peter, but it was kind of fun. Okay, Doctor Who would always go on there. But then this small region of a TV called ITV, which is the other side. It only got to like, I don't know, a quarter of the country, did this other show, which was freaking insane, called Tiz Was, which was Saturday mornings. And they would do things like they would have kids in cages and just throw like pies and stuff like that and scream, "This is what they want!" and just do it so flat. Tiz Was freaking crazy, right? I love Tiz Was. If you can find it on YouTube, it's worth it. It's really worth watching. Fine. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in this wonderful, wondrous world of ours. For me, as you may know, I'm a bit on the Jewy side, right? A bit Jewy. I am a rabbi. I'm a real rabbi, and I do keep Sabbath. That means I am offline from Fridays at about my time. It's about 6 o'clock. About 6 o'clock I go offline. That UK time's like 4 p.m. So around there, about 11. Yeah, I go offline, and I'm offline 25 hours. Who knows what could happen? What could happen in those 25 hours? I don't know. When I come back online, I need brave people. I need brave men and women and personages to hold my hand as I enter this new world, this new reality. Who knows or dares a dream what could be? So I have three incredible guests today where I feel both my nipples tingling with anticipation. That's how excited I am. This show is so good. You could transmit it on a global information network. I think you could do it. I think it could happen. So looking at the news today, and we're going to be looking at their comic books and comic book stuff. We have three compadres, and they're going to give you their take on life, the universe, and everything. Right? They're going to bare their souls. They think they're coming in to promote a comic book. No. We're going to know their innermost self right by the end of it. We're going to be intimate. We're going to be close. We're going to be one people. Yes. So the first person, he's excited, I can tell, is the one, the only. I've never met him before. I've seen one piece of work he did, and it's freaking awesome. It's the wonderful Butee Geuse. How are you, sir? Lovely to meet you.
Hey, what's up?
Your reaction to my intro is the right reaction. They say.
Dude, it was very funny. It's great to tingle your nips, Rabbi.
Well, I'm the winner of the deal, I think. But okay, I'm glad.
It's better to give than receive.
I guess. Look, especially in prison, okay? I've taught my children, if you ever go to prison and they want to play choo-choo train, try and be the back train.
Good advice. Don't drop the soap.
I'm a great father. I am. So, Butee Geuse, who are you? Where are you from? What's going on in life?
I'm an artist from Minnesota. I'm just drawing stuff for people.
How's your house
Minnesota.
Not on fire?
Thankfully, I'm about 35 minutes away from all hell breaking loose.
Did you think when the apocalypse was going to come that it was going to come from Minnesota?
No. Rabbi, it is really weird. The target they burnt down, that was my old target. I know that whole area. That's the Arby's. That was the best Arby's in the Twin Cities, man. They burnt it down.
It's April, right? They were doing this in August last year. We're only in April.
Minnesota's rough because everyone's locked in, at home just because of the weather. And then you've got the COVID happened right after winter.
Yeah. So how have the police not gone on strike?
I think they kind of have unofficially. They're unofficially on strike right now.
Oh, that's so really? So it's chaos then?
Yeah, it's. I think it's chaos. I mean, if the National Guard wasn't here, they'd have made it all the way to my house by now.
They deployed the National Guard. I say I'm not even up to
Oh
date.
yeah,
When
oh
they
yeah.
deployed the National Guard, was that under Trump or was that now?
Initially, when Trump was in office and this first started happening, they did not call the National Guard and allowed the third district police precinct to be burnt to the ground.
Right, that I remember.
The mayor let it go. What wonderful leadership we have here in Minnesota.
Baby. We're in clown world.
Oh yeah, it's full-blown clown world.
Listen, I don't want to disturb you. I don't know what your theological worldview is, okay? I am reasonably sure that by September we will have a full-blown apocalypse. And I'm not even like... I'm really like all these Kabbalistic prophecies keep coming true. And we are just lined up like it's supposed to go down by September, right?
Yeah.
And I think if it's going to start, it'll start in the next 2 weeks because we're in this spiritual time called the Omer. It's too complicated. It's too much weird shit to go into. But
yeah, you can feel
if I'm wrong. I'm wrong. I'm happy to be wrong.
Something's on the way and it ain't good. I mean, here in Minnesota, it's about to erupt next week. We've got the Chauvin trial. My wife and I are ready to get the heck out of this state. It's cold. Yeah, it's on fire and cold at the same time.
That says time for vacation. That says Florida or Texas. That's where you want to be.
Florida, Texas, maybe Arizona.
Oh yeah, well, Arizona. All the crazies from California went to Arizona.
Yeah,
I mean,
I definitely won't go to California.
Oh God, no! Everybody
that's gonna just break off into the ocean with any luck.
Who knows? Yeah, something's gonna happen. I don't know what it is. I don't know. You know what? I think we should form a Gestalt entity. We should add more minds into this.
Yeah.
Right? Then when we do that, By the way, are you promoting anything? Because I couldn't find anything you're doing to promote.
Not exactly, but I am contributing art to some campaigns that are going on right now. There's The Embrace, which is excellent, really cool character design. I'm drawing a pinup for them at 10,000. It's gonna be a pinup you get, and once they hit 10,000 at 8,000, they're
fine.
Back The Embrace and back the Company Men. The Company Man and The Embrace. I've got art contributing to those two.
So listen. This is what I'll do. I'll get you share a screen. You control the segment for a bit, and you'll take us through stuff. Okay?
Don't even worry about it. We could just. They're not actually my campaign, so I don't want to be an ambassador. You're a great.
Listen. So far, you're doing very well. You're a very clean-cut young man.
Thank you.
I kind of trust you. I don't know why.
Well, yeah. Well, I got a tie on. So
well, there you go. That will do it. That will do it. But is there a thing on top? I wear a tie on Sabbath every day. Every Sabbath, I always have a comic. Anyway, yeah. I think we need more minds in the mix. Fine. Let us bring forth to give us his opinion. The inimitable, the only, who has the incredible, what's it called? Sonic Flux on Indigo. Oh, damn! I was trying to remember off the top of my head. Sonic Flux. He'll tell us. Scott Payne is here.
So everybody.
What's the name of your book, man?
Chaotic Flux.
Chaotic Flux. Oh, I was good. I was close.
Very close.
I was close.
Wherever the camera is.
How you doing? Lovely to meet you.
Pretty good.
You've been on my channel, right?
Have I been on your show before or no?
Yeah. Oh, fine. Very good.
First time.
Lovely to meet you. Fine. Did anybody warn you?
No.
Not the cut.
Okay.
Yeah, not
so
the cut. Don't do it.
Not in front of the Rabbi.
No, he tell everybody do it, but just expect. Who knows? Listen, anything could happen. And then, I like that. You ever seen Stingray, the Jerry Anderson show?
What was that?
You ever seen Stingray? It's a Jerry Anderson show from the 1960s. It's a puppet show, right? Okay, it's one
really?
I thought you were talking about the stingray that killed the crocodile hunter.
Oh, Steve Irwin?
No, that's the famous stingray that I know of.
No, Stingray. Okay, Stingray was the name of a incredible underwater submarine craft, right? That was piloted by Troy Tempest in the show Stingray, and it had this very dramatic opening where Stingray, Stingray, it really was like that.
Awesome.
And it was like, and then this voice would come and say, anything could happen in the next half an hour. Stingray! Oh my God! This is incredible.
Build the suspense as much as possible.
There you go. There you go.
Sign me up. Maybe I
Fine.
can secure the rights and draw the comic.
Right?
I know I ripped stuff off. Okay,
You said it was a.
you make everything your own. I'm actually doing have you ever seen Thunderbirds?
Yeah, I was just thinking. It reminds me.
Fine,
of Thunderbirds.
fine.
You said it was a puppet kind of deal.
I got one of my books. Is called The Imperium. It's a love letter to telefans in the 1960s.
Mm.
So I want in a next volume or a future volume to have the Tracy family. You know, we'll call them Firebrands instead of Thunderbirds, right? So just same crap, right? And but there'll be some kind of like part of a covert paedophile ring, right? Because that's probably what they would be. You know, they seem like a bit Epstein-esque to me when you think about it, right? You know what? When I think of Epstein, I think of what they call it again, pedophile, and I just think of one name. I think one name. I think of is it Hex Allen? I think Hex Allen. How you doing, Hex Allen? That's the best.
No! Don't lump me in with those names.
It's always a name.
Surprise! That's your segue.
And the guy whose terror is Harvey Weinstein.
Weinstein.
Hex Allen. Really? Always embarrassing.
So did he kill himself in Hex or what? You got the info on that?
Yeah, he definitely killed himself, and he's
bought out. Hex is bought out.
Oh, there's an adrenochrome shortage, man. We got to do something.
He was on the island. There must be footage.
In a strange segue, Hex, I believe you have exciting news on your campaign. You've just announced a bunch of new stretch goals, right?
Ooh.
Well, no, there's the same old stretch goals, but
I just read a tweet from it. I actually researched you. I looked at your tweet and I think I just read it. You had an exciting new stretch goal. What the hell?
No, that was the other Hex
I mean, really?
Yeah, no, I'm taking stuff away. I'm removing.
There you go. You're adding urgency. You're adding urgency.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, the artwork associated with the mobile game I'm developing. That's going away on the 26th of this month. So the 25th is the last day. You can get that. Yeah.
Fine. So when we look at your campaign, you will highlight for us. The wonderful PD Rich is in the chat. I see him putting every links in there.
Well, PD Rich,
man, PD is. He really is. I mean, like,
man,
I wouldn't even think to be able to do this. I'll be like pissing myself. I'm old. I can do one thing, and I'm doing it now. Right. So basically, I'm looking at the news, the genre news, the geek news, or the real world news. Does anybody have a story of the last 24 hours that interests them?
24 hours.
I've been kind of too busy, and right now I'm kind of enwrapped into this Tiz Was compilation on YouTube.
Oh, this is awesome!
Like, what the hell is this?
Tiz Was is crazy. I mean,
is that?
It's like, honestly, they would get these big stars on there, and there's this guy called the Phantom Flanflinger. Right, it was basically a guy just dressed in black robes with like a pie, and he just got a pie from nowhere. They had Lenny Henry in it, who then went on to be like one of the country's biggest comedians.
I think I'm watching Kenny Baker right now smashing up a statue.
Oh well, on Tiz Was, that sounds right. That's the sort of new shit you'll get on Tiz Was. Yeah,
Kenny Baker. R2D2.
Tiz Was is crazy. And then here's the crazy thing. The guy did Tiz Was went on to develop Who Wants to Be a Millionaire about 10 20 years ago, and becomes a billionaire. He becomes a billionaire again from that. Chris Tarrant.
Wow. Oh, okay.
He used to be a DJ in London. He said it was I think it was probably one of the best. Kenny Everett was also good. So you had these DJs got their own variety shows. Kenny Everett's show was freaking crazy. Again, it was like, just look it on YouTube. It's weird.
Yeah. So I've been so busy. I don't know what's going on in the last 24 hours, but I'm sure you've got something for us.
I've been buried in studio Payne. I don't know what's going on right now.
Right.
What?
I'm sure you got something for us.
Let me have a look. We'll look at the headlines. We'll look at headlines and see if anything interests me. Fantasy Wars, True Escapists versus Hungry. Well, that's an interesting topic. I don't really care. He's right. There are True Escapists, us, and Hungry Power Actors. Them. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty clean cut.
There you go. Got that sorted out. New
know which side I'm on.
Genshin Impact Primogem codes revealed. They expire. I don't care. Leave me alone. Legendary announces race. I'll go. Leave me alone. Another one. Macross represents to coexist in a 20-year rights battle. Oh, that's interesting.
Whoa! Hell yeah!
We'll take a look at that.
Wow.
And then we got something about the Patch character. I've never heard of him. Drunk 3PO reports that the cartoon Gina Carano inspired Welcome to the Rebellion shirts removed from. I didn't know those shirts existed, but I would like to see them. Let's have a look at those shirts. Have you heard the story?
I've heard of Welcome to the Rebellion.
I have not. She gets hotter every time I look at her. I mean, like, really? It's like, I don't know. It's just the defiance makes her hotter. It just, she really does.
She could step on me anytime.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wasn't she in the American Gladiator when they redid the show? Like, in the early 2010s?
Yeah, I think she was.
Yeah, I remember seeing her then thinking she'd be an excellent Wonder Woman because she's just strong. You know, she's one of the only believable, strong female lead characters that can actually kick your butt.
Right.
I mean, I actually believe it when she does it a little bit more. Because I think she could probably arm wrestle with me, man. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say she would, but I mean, I got something for her. But you know, and then arm wrestle, and next thing you know, I don't know.
And then there's like an Uma Thurman who's like long and lanky, and she's wiry. So you know, you got to watch out for those gals. Too.
Yeah, wiry. Yeah, that's strength. There, you know, I believed it a little bit or enough.
Well, I have to say, I want to give a shout out to whoever the model was for the thumbnail. Who was? I mean, I'm really happy with this.
Bianca Beauchamp.
Yeah, she is smoking hot. Like, who is she?
Oh, don't worry. I downloaded the image.
By now. She was bigger like maybe 10 years ago when I was working at a magazine store.
I get that one.
So I found the template for this show. This is just babe. It's going to be a sexy babe cosplayed in some kind of cosplay thing, shouting at the Comicsgate. That's what we're doing.
You got a latex Star Trek uniform. It's just perfect.
Listen, I went looking on the top exactly the right level, right? And this is perfect.
I'm just wondering if that outfit's edible. Looks like I
big chiquitas you're wearing.
Like the stuff that makes Twizzlers. Well, okay, my wife bought a bunch of American Twizzlers because they had them in the local. We call them Matola, right? So we were just munching on them. We had the licorice ones, but they had this crazy one. It was lemon with like a a sour sherbet. Going through
the inside.
That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I like Twizzlers. I mean, it's been a while. I could eat this Twizzler here on the thumbnail though, anytime.
I'm like, right click, save as.
Well, I photoshopped her in the right bag. It seemed right that she should be in the engineering room rather than the bridge. I don't know why, but it did, didn't it? I mean, it's just like I thought that's where she should be. I don't know. It's so stereotypical to say set phases for stunning. Right, so, I'm quite happy with the set phases for smoking. Right, so again, we're going to be looking at some kind of genre, insanely hot babe.
Warp factor, she's a 10, Captain.
Yes.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh, he wouldn't be saying, "Oh my."
No, he would. He's a bit crazy. So anyway,
maybe his character would.
It gets George Takei to take a second look. I see what you're saying.
Would anybody like to? Okay, what we do? We look at a story. We've done a story. We looked at some boobs. We're doing that now. I'll bring some boobs back.
I'm
working on. But first, I would like to look at one of your campaigns. Something going on. Anybody like to share anything that they'll like to talk about? Scott, Hex, go ahead. Or Butee, you said you didn't have anything. Whatever you want, man. You want to share a window? Do you want me to share your campaign? What would you like me to do? Scott, you go first. Fine, you're
All
just
right, I'll go
on top.
first.
Right,
I don't know. I don't
made it easy.
know. Well, like, go ahead.
Fine.
We
So
can
shall I
go,
pull up
we
your
can go in
campaign?
order. Yeah.
Huh?
So wait.
Go for it. Who's up to
Go for
bat?
it.
I got nothing. So
All right.
Okay, fine, man. Just let me pull up your campaign. So
Okay.
your campaign is Chaotic Flux 3.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh yeah. Your campaign was cool. Well, I say that about everyone, but I mean it. You know, it's the thing. I genuinely mean it. Oh, that looks cool. There we go. Let me just pull it up. Exactly. You know, I like to although it's always Jerry Anderson stuff. He has the greatest music. Bum, bum, ba, da, dun, da, da.
I love all that old stuff.
Indestructible Captain Scarlet. Bum, bum, ba, da, da. That's all.
Big Band-Aid. Boom, bang, boom. Love it.
Fine. It's a Chaotic
Crazy.
Flux 3. You can get 1 and 2 as well. I like that you specified that in the in the header because that was my first question. Right, that was 100% my first question. So, firstly, I have blessed you because I'm showing it in shekels. You're doing pretty good in shekels.
Thank you.
See,
Thank you.
see, like most people, they get a bump. They go, "Oh, really? What happened? Did I just quadruple?" No, it's just. Don't get excited. But you come into is nicer. You're nearly up to $5,000. I don't like. Well, so when's this like closing out? It's not for a while. It's in demand now, right?
Yes, it's in demand. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah, and I've
So-
been keeping up for quite a while.
Right.
Yeah, and when you were mentioning how I have that you can get 1 and 2 in there at the title,
Right.
I'm trying to be I like to try to be as transparent, as I can for people out there. So
Right.
the
It's
less
awesome
confusion,
cover.
of course, the better. But yeah, thanks. That cover is a lot of fun to design. But yeah, Chaotic Fluxers on a team called the Crimson Flame. You unite in the future to rid the world of these mutant abominations taking over that come to be known as Dread Fiends.
Oh, back up. So this is a team. This is the book's about this team, right?
Yeah.
So you go wait. So on the team you have robot guy, woman with a red stick, guy with gun, and robot zombie guy. Also, do you have the spider person, the spider monster in the back? Is this all the team, or is that the bad guy?
No.
Those are the bad guys, I think, in the back, right?
The bad guys are in the back. Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay, fine. So tell me about the team. What's going on?
So there's these creatures called Dread Fiends. Well, they come to be known as Dread Fiends, and they were designed as a food source for humanity to sustain humans in the future during this dark time period where a lot of environmental issues, cataclysmic environmental issues are affecting the world, as well as a lot of war that's happening due to people fighting over food sources and still usable land masses. So it's resulted in, like I said, a great food shortage to where they create these life forms. Humanity decides to create these life forms by splicing different animals together to create a new life form that can sustain humanity as something that can withstand the harsh elements, but also reproduce very rapidly and still provide rich nutrients for the human race. But these creatures start to mutate on their own. They start out very docile, easy to control, but then they start to self-mutate and develop an insatiable appetite for flesh to sustain themselves. So they start to turn against humanity and feed on anything in their path. And when they do feed on something, they can break that down as a biofuel to then use it to their advantage and self-mutate themselves on the fly, so they can make themselves bigger, stronger, wings if they need it.
It sounds like being a parent. You create a thing and they will eat and destroy you.
Right. I gotta keep going at all costs.
And they evolve into something even crazier.
Take your place.
You hope they evolve anyway. You hope they evolve.
Yeah.
So Karen, yeah, okay, fine. And so you have this super team sort of thing. Let's go through it. Nice art. I do like the art's cool. Do you write it? Do you do the art? Do you do both? What's the deal?
I'm the writer and the creator. And then Brian Belando is my illustrator, and Brian McNahee is my colorist. And my wife right now is my letterer. and I think she does a good job.
I think she does.
But,
listen, if you ever need any folks, get in contact. I got a bunch.
I like the name Brian Bolando.
Oh,
Bolando, yeah,
Brian
Bolando,
Bolando.
yeah, Bolando.
every time you say
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
I'm Jim Leo.
I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Brian
It's those,
Boland?
it's those fun Filipino names, man. It's like sometimes people like I remember doing I was gonna do another show, or I did another show. What was that one? I can't remember what it was, but the guy was asking me ahead of time, like, how do you pronounce your colorist's name? And like he had me like write it down with like dashes and stuff, because like I was like, how do you explain how to say the name to him? So I wrote it down that way, and he was like, okay, I think I got it. But yeah, it's McNahe. McNahe. I believe is how you pronounce it. Yeah, McNahe.
He's colored my stuff before.
Oh, has he?
Yeah, Scott. Actually, I met you in Houston at Fandemic like 2 years ago.
Really?
Do you remember me?
I think maybe. I don't know. That was a while ago, man. But
This guy,
right?
I had a table.
But yeah, I was
watching
there.
People walk past me.
Mhm.
This guy.
Yeah, been there, mate.
With a smile. I'm playing.
You gotta get a stick and like grab people and pull them in. Like, get over here, like big hook or something. You know?
I like
Look at my stuff, man.
The military stud is the indie table, so the secret to invisibility.
Yeah, I don't know. It was a nice con the first 2 days, but the third day was so dead.
Yeah.
I just want to give it a shout. The storytelling on in general is very. I love the visual stories. So, did you write this in the script? Is this done by the artist?
Well, yeah, I write the layout, so
right. That was my question.
So
exactly.
it's basically my basic idea, and then he takes that and makes these beautiful visual representations.
I have to say, your colorist does a treat as well, because this could be this artwork. I can see could go either way. With a weak colorist, it could really kill it. The colorist really pulls it together.
Thank you.
Yeah, Brian is really good. Brian Manganin.
So wait, this is your
butcher the poor guy's name.
I'll never get his name right.
Yeah,
he's everywhere, but I can never get his name right.
Brian Mangala.
Brian Mangala. Well, okay, that's a bad approach.
No, we don't want that.
You can get all 3 issues. Is this a complete story arc, or is it still ongoing?
It's still ongoing. Yeah. It's going to be a long series. I got a lot of big, crazy ideas, a lot of character development and interactions and big battles, all kinds of fun stuff. So it's probably going to be as long as 50 issues. I keep telling people 50 issues. It could be less than that. I kind of write, as I go on some of the scripts.
So it's got that kind of like saga feel to it. It's like that Walking Dead.
Yeah. It's meant to be
very
a
cool.
big, epic, long saga.
So are they 30 pages of story each, or is it less or more?
Third issue's 30 pages, 30 issues, 30 pages. Second issue was 28 pages, and then the first issue's 26. And I didn't mean for it to grow like that. It just kind of ended up that way, where like there were certain parts where I didn't want to throw out. I had to have it in there.
Right.
So it grew a little bit.
I have pages in all the time. I write 22 pages, and they normally end up 32.
Yeah.
Because when I draw it, I want to fill it out a bit. This is great. I'm telling you, your artist is great. I love the design and the storytelling. It really is and it's all coming together really well. The form, nice. It's really nice.
It seems like a lot of content, a lot to get into. Really cool. Like that just probably suck you right in.
Thanks.
Right.
So it's a really realized world.
And it's interesting as a writer trying to find a balance between giving people just enough and slowly give you a little more as you go along, versus like, okay, well, do I try not to put too much all at once, and they're just overflowing with that's too much.
Yeah.
Since there are so many elements that I have planned and coming in. There's actually 3 other members as well as a team that will come in later on, so it'll be a total of 6 eventually for the Crimson Flame.
Very cool.
Yeah, awesome.
Very cool. So what's your background in comics and genre? What's the how did you get into it? What was it growing up? What did you love? What was your gateway into this world of insanity?
I think my first comic was a Spider-Man comic. I can't remember which one it was though. But then I discovered X-Men as well, and X-Men really started pulling me into the comic book world. And then bridging as well into other Marvel books, particularly more X-Men teams. Back in the 90s, I was collecting all the X-Men team books. And then I was getting into Spawn. I'm a big fan of Spawn and the Darkness. Love the Darkness. And then I was still going back to Spider-Man, and I always loved the Peter Parker character, but then Venom came in, and that was a whole other thing too. I was like, Venom's freaking badass, so I started going to latching on those Venom stories and anything with the symbiotes.
Well, so I just want to interject. So this is for me. This is dated in Israel. We the mask mandate ends in public ends tomorrow.
Oh,
you don't need a mask anymore. We're about a month out from ending masks indoors as well.
Yeah, there's some states in the U.S. that have lifted, like in Texas, no longer has a mandate. But I know there are still businesses. My job. I live in Texas. My job still makes me wear them. When we're out in the public. So it's still a thing here, even though So I imagine we're still going to be doing masks for at least the rest of the year. Until they finally say, okay, we're all safe now, and then.
Well, again, this type of perk is such a great time capsule, right? Because I will go back a bunch of campaigns that have masks because it's just going to be something to remember for this era of. Because it's going to be a very specific era.
Yep. Remember back when we had to do that?
It'll be like the Pog of its time, kind of.
Right.
At least we hope so.
Right. So then you're gonna be going to garage sales and seeing masks just piled up that going for like 10 cents each or whatever. Like Pogs who died out, and go to a garage sale and you see lots of Pogs.
Slightly used.
Slightly used. Some Lysol on it, you're fine.
A bit of breath.
I should really
a little
get in
bit.
the chat. Give him something just to say hello to everybody, which I haven't done yet. Half an hour. Well, Peter Richby said hello to you, obviously. Jonathan Cox, how are you? Aria Blackness, how are you? Hails from Wales.
Hail.
He's very Welsh, right? Aria Black, you look at him and you think he's like going to be a gangster rapper, and then he's like talking like a Welsh guy. It's like, whoa,
that's awesome.
That's the wrong voice. It's like
I know. When I see him, I expect him to say, "Hey, what's up, SC?"
Yeah, exactly. I was thinking be doing like teardrop tattoos,
I love being surprised by voices. Yeah, when you see a face or you hear a voice and you hear a voice and you think you picture your mind like they're gonna look like this, and you see what they look like. Oh, totally not what I was expecting, but all right, that's awesome.
Exactly. So
Dean James.
Something really weird happened today. Like first, as I said, it's Sabbath. So on Sabbath, everybody goes out for a walk. Especially, summer arrived today. So it was nice. People were out, and again, the mask man is out. So I saw a friend of mine's daughter who I haven't seen for a year, right? And so she shot up. She's much taller, but now it's the weirdest thing because she looks exactly like her father. But he looks so much like it looks like somebody's got a picture of a girl and they deep fake the father onto her.
Wow.
I was like, what? I was staring.
Major turn off.
Whenever
I see like a hot girl, then you see she looks like her dad. It's over.
Yeah, just never meet.
So anyway,
what happens to you ever date a girl and dump her once you meet her father? She looks like and then
what
you think you're with the dude?
When you see a girl and you think she's hot, and then you meet her dad, and they look so much alike, then that just I guess that just totally turns you off. You're like, whoa, okay, let me.
Right?
Like I can't get the image of your father out of my mind.
She's laying back and
right? How about this for a
turn around.
Your son
tonight.
Okay. Imagine if your son was
Dump her
gay
in the morning.
Right? Imagine if your son was gay and he brings home his boyfriend who looks and acts just like you.
That's freaky, dude.
Yeah.
That would be weird.
That's like that Johnson movie. What is it called? Growing Up with the Johnsons, or
that doesn't sound right.
Somebody knows in the chat, maybe. what's bothering something Johnson, and the dude, it's about a kid who ends up, it turns out he's like, you know what, I don't even want to say, you'll get banned. It's such a disgusting concept.
Okay.
We're already basically talking about the
second.
idea.
I forgot. I was doing the chat. Wait. Don't
Don't demonetize the Rabbi.
The fan
Yeah.
fan figure. Here we go. This is what we want. Dick McManus is here. Good evening, sir. Who else? Hex Allen, you're here. You're here and you're there. I thought I have to say hello.
He's everywhere.
You're everywhere, sir. Darren Evans
He's like
here.
multiple man and X-Men. He can multiply himself, and he's just all over the place.
That's a great.
Okay, look, was it George? I saw you have your campaign ending in 14 hours. Hit me up on Twitter. I will send you a link. You can jump in as well. You can tell us about about your book. Okay.
Oh, now that's entertainment. Oh, that George. Have you met him?
I haven't seen it. I know nothing about it. But come on. Herrenberg is it. That's entertainment. Herrenberg is just.
Hey, hello, Herrenberg.
I got to get you back on sometime, but I'm full tonight. But I got to get you back on. They're fantastic guests. They really are. They're a lot of fun. And Ethan Buckheimer is here. Hello, everybody. Fine. So yes, take me through your tiers that you would recommend?
Okay, ones I would recommend.
There's still more stuff. There's a trading card.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought I finished.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right.
Yeah, there's trading cards now, but we're working towards stretch goals. So the first trading card or stretch goal is at 6,000. Is a trading card of Strife in his original form there. Everyone who backs the campaign on the physical level will get that trading card if we hit the 6,000 mark.
Excellent.
And then this awesome art print will be once we hit the
cool.
7,000. Thank you. Yeah, it's going to be a 6x10 art print. 6x10 is what's going to print out. It's so comic book size. And that goes out to everyone who backs it at the deluxe package level or higher.
Right.
And then at 9,000, it'd be awesome if we hit 9,000. You know, we're going to try. But on that one, we'll get a all new piece of art of all 6 members of the Crimson Flame. It'd be a collage piece with all of them in there.
Very cool. Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm at the bottom. Fine. So take me through your what's the first tier you would recommend?
Well, my personal favorite.
Actually, you know what? Take me to a tier where you get it, because I'm a newbie. What tier would somebody like me you would recommend to?
Recommend the top tier, Scott. Recommend the top tier.
Okay, the top tier is at 250. Well, that's the Brian Belando sketch. But as far as the books or the book itself, well, as a newbie, so someone who has not seen issue 1,
I have to tell you, this looks sweet. The metallic variants, that looks sweet.
Yeah,
I really want that.
That's
okay,
what
so
I'm
carry on.
there. But I would say, definitely, if you haven't gotten into the series yet, just get the 3-issue bundle. You're signed there for 37. There's unsigned version, and there's also the digital version of all 3 as well. And that's only $11 for the digital version of all 3. For those who are digital fans out there.
Okay,
and that comes to 84 pages.
The chromium, the metallic variant cover.
Mm-hmm.
How you make these covers? They sound so cool. Tell me about them.
Well, they are actually I get them printed through Hero and Villain Designs. They're actually on Facebook, and they do a great job of making metallic prints. And like mini posters, they do all sorts of things. But I found them a few years ago when I was doing issue 1, and I did a metallic cover version variant of the regular edition. And it turned out fantastic, and I've been using them ever since. Well, the last campaign I decided to try, because now he's got all these different effects that he'll work into on the printing. And I chose to do a iridescent effect on the last campaign for the metallic cover.
So what does that mean? Was it iridescent?
Actually, I have issue 2 right here.
Let's have a look.
And so it does this kind of rainbow. It does this kind of rainbow effect in the light. Yeah,
that's so cool.
Yeah,
awesome. Wow,
I get the right light on it. Yeah, if like really intense light, you'll really see like colors coming through, like it'll go green, red, blue, green, red, and so forth. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
That's so cool.
And
Love it.
and
Love
then
it.
he also
I
does
tell you,
print.
something I love about Comicsgate, about indie books, is we have lots of us thinking outside the box, right? And you come like I found I've got my printers who are international working as my fulfillment as well in a bunch of regions, and they didn't even know they did. I said, well, do you ship if I give you a spreadsheet of people to ship to? Do you do that? I said, well, of course we do. What's the price? Yeah, absolutely. What do you charge? I'm like, well, fine. You're my fulfillment company then.
Right,
It's like,
right.
Okay. And you get things out of the box. But this is awesome. This is very, very cool.
So yeah, in this campaign, you'll get there's a version that's like I just showed you, and then there's a virgin variant. So then it's just going to be the art, no logo, no branding, anything like that. It's just the artwork on the cover. Again in metallic, and then there's a variant line art edition. So then it's just the line art with a silver background, but again with that iridescent effect over the front, which I think looks phenomenal.
Beautiful.
So that's $60. So if I want to get that,
I like the way Hex says that. He goes, beautiful. Do it again in that voice.
Beautiful.
It's cool. It really is
in that
nice.
deep voice.
So if I wanted to get that plus like the first two issues, so I get both these bundles. Is that how it works?
What was that?
That's worth it. I really love that.
Well, that too. Like you can add on any of the physical tiers.
Right.
You can add on issue 1 and 2 physical.
Oh, fine.
If you
cool,
want.
Cool.
Yeah.
I
so
would do that. I would totally do it as an add-on. Very nice. Okay, so what other? Is there any other cool stuff you want to tell us about?
Well, you going real quick back on the metallic. There's a metallic overload package. And that one you get all 3 metallic covers, but you also get 2 metallic trading cards and a metallic art print.
Oh, so that's good. That's the one to get. That's $63. That's worth it. That's really cool. I like that package. It's really nice.
Yeah, so that's probably my most favorite one. But then there's other variants where you get the non-metallic version with the non-metallic cards and the non-metallic art print. The non-metallic art print is actually going to be the cover art, so an art print of that. And then the metallic art print, I'm still deciding what it's going to be, but I should be able to reveal it pretty soon.
Very cool. I'm so doing this on my next campaign. 100% doing this.
It's a lot of fun.
I'm interviewing a cosplayer on Tuesday. I really want to make a deal with her and see if she wants to do a variant cover.
Sarah?
So if I can make a deal with her to do a variant cover, that'd be awesome. Because she looks just right for the book that I'm working on. In fact, it's weird. The character that I have in mind looks just like her. I was like, wow, okay. I guess.
That's excellent.
So I've never met her before, but I really want to get more cosplayers on because I am totally fascinated. I am on the other side of the spectrum.
Yeah, cosplaying is so much fun. Like now you go to some of these cons like Butee's talking about, and you see these amazing like people that put in so much work. When I went to the San Antonio Celebrity Fan Fest convention a couple years ago, or back in 2019, and there's this guy I follow him on Instagram, but he does the Warhammer Space Marine, and he goes all out like it looks just like a Space Marine, and he's huge. Walk around in the conventions like with the lights all over him and stuff. It looks so badass. I'm like, man,
he was at that pandemic I was talking about earlier.
Was he? I don't think I saw him.
Does anybody know this guy George's Twitter? George, what's his name again? George. I'm trying to find him. George.
George. Could you guess? Yeah, I have it. I'll get it for you if you can't find it.
I think let's do. Just send him the link. Send the link so we can.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Certainly.
Yeah, that's one of the things that too I like about conventions when you see all these people walking around in all these different cosplays. You feel like you've stepped on a movie set or something sometimes.
You're right.
Someone's dream movie where you have all these characters interacting with each other.
But you know what? It's the passion that sells it. It really is. It's which is the same of which is why I would say our indie books are better than anything else going. It's I mean, look, they're good books too, but there's so much like there's no
mainstream's so questionable now. So
sorry.
I said mainstream's so questionable now, so definitely.
I'm not really sad to see them go down, quite frankly.
Yeah,
it's
given up a long time ago.
Yeah, for goodness sake. Fine.
And
So
then
okay, so you can get so $63. Yeah. Are there any other cool things you'd like to highlight? I know you got a T-shirt. You got a bunch of stuff going on here.
Yeah, there's also a variant T-shirt. It's so it basically looks like the artist had drawn the line art on your shirt in like pencil,
Right.
and that's a an add-on item. So if you click on one of the perks, you can add that on if you'd like. Also, I made it so that you can get the hat, the T-shirt, the mask, or the T-shirts, I should say. There's the two of them, and the mask and the hat, as an add-on to any of the tiers.
Okay.
So if you just want to get, let's say you don't have a lot of money, you just want to get, but you still want to get the book, you can get, issue 3 unsigned and add on the hat or add on the T-shirt if you'd like. You don't have to get a top tier or something to get those items.
This is such a good page. I'm sorry, this is such a the
Thank you.
coloring on this page is all. It look see
It's
to me
creepy.
it looks very much like 2000 AD. It looks like 90s 2000 AD. Which
Nice.
That's my era, mate. I actually grew up on the 80s, 70s, and 80s, 2008. But it looks
Right.
really
I was reading
well
from 2000 AD in the 90s. That's good stuff.
done. Right.
American comics were really bad in the late 90s, so
I was
Dread
kind
was
of
shining.
I just got married then. I was like, so I wasn't really reading at that point. I was reading Vertigo. That's basically all I ever read.
I was mostly in the Dark Horse, like in 1990.
yeah.
Or late 90s.
Yeah.
I just follow different artists, and all the good artists seem to go away for a while there.
Yeah, I was kind of the same way, just following artists for the most
It was hard
part.
to find a
and
good
certain
artist
writers
to follow.
too.
Well, a lot of good artists went to movies. What was it? Brendan McCarthy used to love his work, and he did he started in concept artwork, I think, for Hellraiser 2. He was really good at it, and then and you could really see his work there. You can always tell when he's done the production design or something because you can see his line work. It's interesting.
Cool.
Anyway, sorry, you were saying. What's in All or Nothing?
All or Nothing it's everything that you can get in the campaign, except for that variant shirt. You would have to add on that one, but everything else. So the original edition, or we'll call it the campaign shirt, and then the hat, the face mask, both the metallic and non-metallic trading cards, the non-metallic, the metallic art print, all 3 variant covers of the metallic, and then the original edition and the PDF.
Very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I'm glad you got a closer up view of this here. I'm just reveling in the art. Fine. Okay. Very, very good. Okay. Listen.
Everybody go stare at art together.
Sorry.
Let's just stare in silence at art together.
Like you're in a museum.
But it's my job to push things forward. What can I tell you? Links in the video if you're watching this later. Links in the video notes. I'm sure PD Rich has put it in. It looks great. It looks great. I wish you every success. I hope you get.
Yeah, and that's how you know art is good too. Like if you're speechless while looking at it.
It really was. It really was. It was. Fine. Listen, I'm going to show off some of my stuff. I want to highlight the extras on my campaign. So my campaign is wrapping up pretty darn soon. I'm waiting on one more piece of artwork, and then it's going to be then we're going to do a sprint for the final week because I want to close it out because A, I want to fulfill, and B, I want to launch the sign up for my next campaign. Right, so it's I'm like 40, 50 pages in already, ready to go, ready to go with the next one. So So anyway, nice. So you get so I added a new tier in, and you get everything but the books. I would rather you buy the books. Really, I really would rather you buy the books, and I want you to read them. But the extras are awesome. So if you buy both books, I have two graphic novels. One is 105 pages. One is 220 pages long. There's like 180 pages of story, and the other one's like about 55, 60. It's a lot. You get a bunch of stuff for it. If you get both books, you also get these extras, which is the For the Male Gaze series, a series of I would say delectable art cards.
What's
these are all
character's name?
There is See, this is all okay. I'll wind you back. Okay,
0007, like
no, everything is based on my masturbatory fantasies
Hey,
when I was 12 years old, right?
That's
12
nice.
years old, and everything is genre related, right? So yeah, so everything I saw, I kind of, and it still works today. Let me tell you, I agree. So this was a James Bondy one. I was just basically very horny watching every James Bond movie, no matter how bad. And this is my basic impression. I have to tell you, I do like Dominic Ratcho did the art on this. He's the artist on one of my books. I did the art on the other one. But Dominic, I think he did an excellent job on two things. First, the costume, the underwear, freaking perfect. You know what? It's worth zooming in because the detail in it is really remarkably good.
It's awesome.
All the lace and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Looks
Imagine
fantastic.
take a while to draw all that.
And also the movement in the body really nails it.
Yeah.
Like it's got that like.
Got
Quick,
the
like
little
the,
there as she shoots.
Foreshortening on the handgun and the
Good weight
Yeah,
distribution. Weight
yeah,
distribution.
Weight
Yeah.
distribution. There you go.
good center line of gravity.
He's very good at that stuff. So, anyways, that's the first one you get. We did a series of 4. It expanded to 6 because the campaign did well. So the first one was keeping the British end up. It's a James Bondy one. This was from a show called Space 1999. Space 1999.
That's awesome.
George Butee Geuse with us. How are you, sir?
Hey,
Oh my
hoorah!
God!
So, George-
I wasn't expecting it. Unexpected. Thank you so much for having me on.
My pleasure. Tell you what, open up your campaign, share it in a window. We'll have a look at it soon. Okay.
Sure.
Very good. Fine. I'm just going over my the extras from my campaign. This is a card for the male gaze, and these are postcards. You'll be able to send them to your vicar, right? Yeah, whatever. You'll be able to send them to whoever you like to send them to.
Send to
this one
SCW.
is based on the TV show Space 1999. Have you ever seen Space 1999?
Oh yeah. I love that.
Show.
Shooting at me, I'm gonna shoot back at her. You know what I'm saying?
I think we are. I think everybody, see.
I shoot back, lady.
If you do well enough, if the campaign gets crazy, I'll get them laminated. Right, I'll get them laminated so they can withstand any bodily fluid being spilled upon them. Right, that's the plan. Look, if this happens, it happens. What I would really love to do is to put a sound card in, right? Activated by bodily
Oh wow!
Right, so you get the theme tune as you finish, like
like you said earlier, Rabbi. Like you said earlier, PG people are full of ideas. There you go.
Yeah,
Yes.
I would then, if we could get the technology, work that into a console. Right, so
you're trying to get us married guys in trouble, aren't you?
Or if you could get someone to make you a device, like because you remember when the episode 1 toys came out and they had that little platform and that little like stand you put the figure on, and you put it on the platform, and it makes like them say lines from the show. So get someone to make you a little device and put a little chip on the back of each card. You put it on the swipe it against the device, and it makes them say something.
Yeah, I like it. I like that plan. Listen, all I'm saying is if you could put a sound chip in condoms, though, activated when you finish, you will get like a round of applause and a theme tune. Like, we get
put it on. It goes, it's showtime.
Exactly, or the James Bond theme tune. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I always feel I should have that. I feel I deserve that.
I'd like a self-destruct feature on those.
Oh.
Yeah, but please, no acid.
So anyways, this is Space 1999. The next one is a 2000 AD inspired one. Judge Anderson from Judge Dredd, looking resplendent in the early morning.
I love Dredd.
Yeah.
That last one was pretty damn good too.
Awesome.
Yeah, again, Dominic, outdid herself. I like Judge Anderson.
Hello.
She's a little bit cold. You can see she's a little bit nippy out. She'll be fine because she's a hard and professional.
I thought you meant cold-hearted.
Again, he just really nails it. I think it's just a absolutely fantastic card. Now, next one is this one is.
Look at that motorcycle, though. Oh my God!
Oh yeah, the background.
Look at those buildings in the background. Wow.
So the next one is my personal favorite.
Yeah.
It's a Doctor Who inspired one from the 1980s. We call this one "No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS." No Hanky Panky in the TARDIS.
Great title.
This was a 1980s companion compared. I have 2 action figures of her. Right?
Hmm.
You think
Oh.
I'm making it up? No, she actually looks like that.
haven't seen these from you.
This is and you know,
Uh-huh.
if I just may be so bold for a second, so you
Go
can
for it,
see
bud.
in more detail. I have 2 action figures of Perry, and you'll see, you know, like I wasn't making it up.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So what does one do with 2 action figures of Perry? I don't know.
I
Oh no, Perry! No, that's the
Fully full
love.
screen.
Yeah, get you play their dolls again.
Oh, I've fallen over.
There you go. There you
Oh,
go.
Twins.
Maybe they get into some kind of a fight at first, you know?
Well, yes. Oh no, all their clothes have come off.
You need to get Barbara in the mix.
Oh no, she'll be too stern. She'll be telling them what they're doing wrong.
I was strangely attracted to Barbara though.
She's very school mommy. She'll be like, "Come on, children, find the clitoris," like that. You know.
School's in session.
Oh man.
Yeah, so this is Perry, Purple Gillian Brown. This was actually a costume she had in that one episode. She didn't have the heels. That's my own invention. I think it works. I think she feels better for it. Perry, may I ask you, do you feel better for it? Yes, I do. I do. Wonderful.
You know, I was going to be a writer for Doctor Who, but they threw me out when I suggested that Doctor Who have a sidekick named Dr. Ho.
There has been several porn parodies. What's that, Dr. Ho?
Oh, is that one?
I don't know.
You're talking to the wrong production company.
Honestly, I haven't seen them. I know of them. Then I also know of my next card. The next card was
Dr.
the chase
Who.
card. This was the chase card, but I'm giving it to everybody.
Nice.
This was, of course, the Star Trek generation. I'm sensing strong emotions, Captain. I am sensing strong emotions, Captain.
I love how she's still got the communicator strapped on.
She still has a Delta because she's a professional. She's a strong woman.
You never know when she'll get. She never knows when she'll get the call. So you know, always
exactly ready for anything. And I think she's ready to talk down to her Romulan counterpart. Yeah, that could,
she's just staring out the space, looking for I don't know what.
Yes, exactly. So I'm sensing strong emotion, Captain. But then I guess because I love my audience, my chat so much, I commissioned another one just for giggles, for no reason whatsoever. And it's resplendent. It's fantastic. I call this one "The Force is Female." The Force is Female. And it's so good. Listen, I mean, we need to zoom in because.
I saw this one. Yeah.
Yeah, the background is just like. I mean, look, Jabba's like, this is working out for me. I like this. We are gonna get some hot times going on here. Big Fortuna, not so interested. I don't think he's into that sort of thing. But here's the interesting thing, right? In the background, we see Jabba's palace. So either this is a Muriel wall in his sex room, or this is his shagging pad, like overlooking his main castle. But I have to tell you, Princess Leia looks reasonably happy. Like, I don't have to worry about the revolution anymore.
She's disappointed when Blue shaved her.
All my needs are met.
Exactly. I feel so fulfilled. That's very good. I'm glad because the force.
It might explain why Han Solo left her ass.
Not to me. I think this is why I would.
What were you thinking?
I would never.
He found out a little bit too much information about what exaczly happened when she was a slave woman.
Well, maybe he just really treats her like a princess.
The Family Guy version of it says,
I believe too.
Yeah, they do address it. They say, he didn't rape me, right? Do you ever seen the Family Guy version?
Yeah, what's it called? Blue Harvest.
They need to show that scene with Han and her, and Han just confronting her, like, hey, what the hell happened with Jabba? It would explain a lot why they had problems in between Return of the Jedi and.
Wouldn't it be weird if what's his name, the kid, did kind of look Jabba?
Like Jabba.
That'd be a hard one.
I
to
would watch
explain.
that Star
would be a
Wars
hard one.
way. I would enjoy that Star Wars.
Mm.
Yeah,
Oh
like
my
he
God.
should be looking little Jabba-ish. He does look maybe a little Jabba-ish. He got that like wide center. You know,
It could be. It's worth like processing it to make his skin look more jabberish, right?
I'm interested in Star Wars again now.
I'm still not. I tell you. So anyway, this is for the male gaze series. You also get when we hit $8,000, everybody gets this for free. But if you get in the package of the extras, you'll get this poster. It's A2. Awesome. It's that's 18 by 22 or 24. It's a big poster.
Background.
A Bohemian Time and Space. We also have an add-on. If we hit $12,000, everybody gets this for free. Right now, it's an add-on. It's called The Eyes Have It. Another great piece of Doctor Who art. And finally, we have Great Balls of Fire. Great Balls of Fire. A poetry. So that's my campaign. Go check it out. And if you just want the extras, it's like $10. If you want both books, it's $42. Right? I think $42. Right, and we have local shipping everywhere. So, Princess Leia, do you think it's a good idea? She's thinking about it. Yes. Do you think it's a good idea? I do. I know you. Yeah. It makes you want to jump up and down on a trampoline. Well, I know you. I know you do. It's okay.
I know.
By the way, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. Please do. There you go. You don't get this on any other channels. Fine. Whose campaign should we look at next? Do you want to look at George or should we look at Hex?
Let's look at George's since he's on the clock.
He's on the clock, right? You got 12 hours.
Yeah.
Do you have the link for yours, George? Do you want to?
I like to do a show and tell before we go to the actual page.
No problem.
All right. So.
Thank you, Butee.
Do you want to share a screen or anything?
No. All I ask is when I move my camera, just go big on it.
Got you.
It's safe. I know him. Don't worry.
Go big or go home.
All right. So I'm gonna pivot my camera.
Okay.
There we go.
And you're going big. 1 second. Let me doink.
All right. There we go. Okay. So what you're looking at is standard comic book sizes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
7 by 10. Right. And this is the book that was delivered over a year ago. Right. This is the second campaign.
Right.
The book is oversized.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. It's like that's like double size, right?
10 inches by 15 inches. Yeah, it's double the size.
I love it. I love it.
It gets better.
Okay.
On the inside, there's an artboard on the inside cover. The book, of course, right?
Right.
And there's a second artboard on the inside back cover.
Mm-hmm.
So cool. every book that is purchased comes with 2 original pieces of art. That's
you can put sketches in there.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
So Love book, it's not a signature. Each book is unique to every purchase because there's a unique illustration, 2 unique illustrations in every book. You get the combo pack. You get 4 unique illustrations.
Wow!
And it gets even better. This is the cover for the second book.
Okay.
The back cover. The second book again. The same thing. 2 artboards in it. All that stuff. But with this campaign, everyone gets a free spaceship.
Oh wow.
Really?
Say again.
This spaceship here.
Get out of here.
What?
This spaceship right here.
What?
I got mine.
That's awesome.
This
Wow.
It was 3D printed?
He's a 3D printing master.
3D printing. This is the oversized, the smaller version, which comes with, which is about the size of this. Actually, the smaller version is about the size of this, right? But it's already packed up and it's going to a customer. But this is this.
So wait. You're 3D printing these, right?
Yeah, I got my own fleet of 3D printers.
Wow. Okay, listen, I'm fine. I got to pick your brain about a bunch of stuff. We'll do it live on air. But let's hear it. This is so how much does this cost?
That's amazing.
No, this is free. This is part of the purchase.
Get out of here!
No, I'm serious. We're going to go to my the Indiegogo campaign after this. But let me show you. You know, this is not about. This is not about. Here's what I'm going to be doing. This is what I'm hoping to do. And no. Here's the physical stuff. I just showed you book one. I showed you the awesomeness of its size. 120 pages, by the way. 120 pages.
Really?
Book one.
Wow.
120 pages. Book two. 120 pages. Yeah. So this is a space, but this is the gray version.
That's a great design too.
Thank you.
It is.
All right, but
So everybody gets that? What?
Right?
Everybody's still like, have the biggest campaign of all time, and it's still going to lose money.
But here it gets even better. It gets even better. There's also other figurines that come with it.
Wait a minute, I didn't know about that.
It's in. Okay. We're gonna go to the campaign.
Oh, sorry. I mean, I backed it, but yeah. Okay.
Okay. So this is not painted. This is the actual plastics.
Wow.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
There's a lot to do that too.
Cool.
That's really awesome.
Wow.
Because you have to print each one of those individually, right? Each one's
That's
a different color, so
Holy
it takes a
moly.
lot of time.
Yeah. All right. And here is the supporting. Right, we're talking about women.
Wow.
Look at this.
That looks badass too.
Okay, so this diorama here is actually on the cover. The hand destroying a star.
Oh.
This is the character destroying the star.
I see.
Huh.
And the beauty is, if you order this separately, it comes with a plaque on the back, which connect. But if you order them together, you can actually connect them because they have corresponding pegs.
He just thinks of everything.
You can
Wow.
together and make yourself a diorama.
Wow.
You're crazy.
Right?
I'm telling you, I was like speechless. This is incredible.
But it gets better. Let me just put that away.
So all of this for $5.99? What? No, I'm kidding.
Baby Joe King.
That's awesome. Wow.
Right? Baby Joe King. Normal size, Baby Joe King. Mini size.
That's
Mini
adorable.
Adorable.
But here's the thing. The beauty behind the minifig and the standard size fig is that when I'm going to be before I'm delivering, which everything gets delivered in December, I'm going to be sending out a questionnaire to the customers and said, would you like the baseball hat? Would you like the beanie hat? Would you like the propeller hat? Would you like the French hat? So everybody will actually be able to customize their purchase on the baby fig too.
Incredible.
Okay.
Wow.
I just want to hold them.
Right?
Both sides.
I love babies.
And okay, now it gets really cool.
Oh, really?
What?
Well, here comes the go part. All the rest of that. Really downplay your.
Here's a 3D printed image of God.
Bring me out full screen. Bring me out full screen. I'm going to share my screen.
You're on full screen.
No, not me. Share my screen. Share my screen.
Oh, sorry. You got a new one up. Fine. Right. Okay. There you go.
All right. So now this is the campaign. This campaign is very simple. Very simple. Right? Book 1, book 2, or book 3. Or both. Or book 1. Right? All right. So I tell everybody it's 120 pages, 10 by 15 inches large, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, the synopsis of both stories, the elevator pitch. To stop an evil presence in the universe, they have to make sure the dinosaur race does not go extinct. That's book 1. Book 2, they just ordered a pizza. It's going to take 120 minutes to deliver. In that time, they have to save the Earth from the path of a supernova.
Wow.
Okay.
120 minutes to deliver a pizza?
120 minutes. Oh, by the way, book two is designed to be read in real time. So every page represents a minute. 120 pages, 120 minutes.
That's cool.
Oh,
And
man.
here it is.
It's incredible. I mean, it's really incredible value.
And here's the mini spaceship, right? 9x9x4, free with every purchase. By the way, it's gray right now, but it's going to be in color.
Really?
It's going to be in color.
Okay, fine. So listen, go.
So are you just a philanthropist or what?
What do you get like for $100, right? Which is when you get both books, right?
Yeah, you get both books and the spaceship.
Again, what do they get for that for $100?
Both oversized books and the spaceship, right? Automatically. And 4 pieces of original art in the books, 2 in each book.
That's incredible. That's pretty incredible.
Automatically. And
I like what Derek Magnus said. Wait, there's more.
Yes, there's more. So where's the more stuff? Well, you pick one or any one of the options. You click on it. You say you get the perk, and then all of a sudden
you get the add-ons.
The add-ons are there.
Right.
So those figures are like
there's trading cards.
Figure is like $15. It's very good value.
$15 for the little guy, and I think it's $50 for the 20. Where's it? Where's the big guy? I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's just go
$100 for the spaceship.
Yeah, $100. If you want to get a second spaceship, it's $100.
Right.
The first one's free. Second one is $100.
So you're giving away $100 model.
Spaceship. Yeah,
that's crazy.
In color.
In color.
The colors are just really fun here. Like, I love this palette.
Look, let me ask you a question. So you were like a professional 3D printer, right?
No, I've been self-publishing for 30 years. I've been doing marketing, advertising, and branding for 30 years.
You're 3D printing, right? That's your business. So let me ask you. Let's say I do a campaign and I wanted to have like a 6-inch figurine. Like how much would that?
It's not gonna. I offer this to everybody in Comicsgate. Right. I say I'm not going to charge you for the time that I design and build the model, your design in 3D.
Right.
All right. I will know the cost as soon as I print it out because every design is different and the cost per figurine is different. But once I've printed out, I'll tell you exactly what the cost is. Right. It's a number that I'm only going to be telling you and no one else. Hold on. Here's the thing. Once it's done, all I ask in return is that you at least sell 20 units to your customers. Pre-sell 20 units to your customers, so that way, the moment you actually sell is the moment you actually make money, and I make money. It's not. See, usually you spend thousands of dollars to pay someone like me to put your product together, and you're gonna make money when you actually try to blow through your inventory after a certain while.
Right. We just lost somebody. Who did we lose? Beardzzerker. Oh yeah, go ahead.
But in this way, I'm investing my talent and time in the creator. All I ask the creator is to be passionate and pre-sell 20 units. So that way, he sends me the cost for the 20 units. I produce them. I send them to the creator. The creator makes money.
So again, ballpark. What? How much would 20 units costing? Ballpark.
That's you. You. I give you the price, the wholesale price, so to speak.
Right. That's
No. I can't tell you that here. I don't even know what your design is. All right. So at that point, you figure out what your margins are to your customers.
Oh, that's okay. Fine, I'll talk to you about it privately. But yeah, I'm very interested. Okay, one second.
And here's the other thing. 54 trading cards.
Yeah, as well.
Right here, 54 trading cards. Here, this option right here. When you click on it, you get 54 trading cards. In this campaign,
I'm starting to question your abilities in math.
The last campaign was 18 trading
You're just
cards.
randomly picking prices and.
So
you might be losing money.
Ending in like 12 hours, right? You said.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there a goal that you want to get to that we want to try and push people to? Like,
I already hit the goal. I already hit the goal. Everything after this, everything has been gravy now.
Is there a stretch goal you're trying to get to, or
that's some good gravy?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I started off, I said we're going to have a stretch goal to get to the oversized hardcover, which was 300 customers, and I said, you know what, it was a long shot, but we're still at oversized softcover, and it's great. But the thing is, when this campaign's over, all these extras, the spaceship, the trading cards, the figurines, all that stuff, it's not going to be available at all. There's no in demand. The campaign's done. It's closed. After that, I'm going to take a week later. I'm going to open it up on Kickstarter, and Kickstarter is only going to have just the books. That's it.
Right.
No free spaceship, no trading cards, no figurines, nothing. Just the books.
I like this. How big is this oversized spaceship?
It's 17 inches by 9 inches. Almost 2 feet by 2 feet by 1 foot.
Really cool.
Wow.
It's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
All these add-ons are very cool. Listen, you got a great campaign. I wish every success with it. Even more success with it.
And the beauty is that everyone was just absolutely shocked. It was like the first day. Thank you. Everyone was shocked. By the end of the first day, they said, "Oh, you only got like 3 or 4 backers." But I had my growing customer list of over 30 years. I've been self-publishing for 30 years. This is actually book 20. Oh no, sorry. The one that's for this campaign is book 21. So
there you go.
Well, you don't have to read the first 20.
The first
Do you have to read the first 20?
No. If you really want to think about it, so let me show you. GeorgePeterGatches.com. You know me, of course, right? Mm-hmm. This is the content. Oh, wait a minute. Let me open this up here. Here we go. This is the content that's already there available.
Cool.
Right. So right now I'm doing the Joe King books.
So you're the artist and colorist on all this?
All right. And the one in the bottom right corner is the first 7 books that I did in the early 90s.
Wow.
So this, it's not a fast thing. It's a very slow thing. The big picture is there you go. This is the universe. Everybody says, "Oh, I'm creating a universe and all that stuff." Yeah, I did that, many years ago, and
that's actually a cool diagram. You really actually.
I like how you
read that book first, and then you're good to read those other ones.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's all designed so like the in call, it's all designed to be a circle. So if it doesn't matter where you pick up, you'll continue reading the entire story, and then you'll end up back at the place you started. Cool. And if you think it's just sci-fi, no. Let me just zoom in here so that way you can see. Family, drama, comedy, thriller, mystery, action, fantasy, adventure. These are different stories. Yeah, for instance, comedy. An underhanded real estate agent has a week to sell a haunted house that he stole from a dying old lady, or he'll have to face the wrath of a 9-year-old loan shark.
What?
You have a 9-year-old loan shark. For instance, what about this one? An out-of-date robot auctioned off due to downsizing and must save humanity from the very company that sold him.
Oh, heavy.
And the sequel to that, a 30-year-old foul-mouthed detective has to relearn her social skills when she wakes up 15 years in her past.
Okay.
This one here, Power. Leslie gets an easy low-level job, but discovers quitting will get her killed, and the only way to navigate out of it is to the top.
Cool. Okay, dude, listen. I got another 3D printing question. Pricing 3D printing question for you. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm a huge Doctor Who fan, right? Massive Doctor Who fan.
So am I. My book makes fun of Doctor Who, Star Trek, Star Wars. It's all in that book. It's all over that book.
Let me just share the screen with you. This is a custom-made. Was it? This is like a 3D printed 8th Doctor. Was it console?
Yeah. I see it.
So, like, how much would that cost me?
I think I can source out a lot of the pieces. In terms of time, and I'm not talking about just a print. In terms of time, let's see, the plastic. I say
one lifetime.
I say that's like a $5,000 to $10,000 job.
Wow. Well, so I have all like the print files already.
You do?
It is pretty cool.
So the guy gave away the STL files for 3D printing.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
Oh, they got a bunch of stuff. Okay, so let's say you have that. Is this still about 10 grand?
No, that's just modeling it on the computer.
Okay,
it depends on the size of the print.
Okay, so the figure's like a 5-inch action figure.
I don't know. Because what I'm looking at here is there's a lot of support material.
There's a lot of stuff going on there. This is
That's 5 days.
I clearly see that. I clearly see what's going on here is that this while you have the 3D files, what I see here is there's a lot of stuff that is not included in the 3D files.
It's
probably not.
Yeah. Beverage while it's at it.
So even if you actually 3D print the majority of the elements, you're going to have a hard time. Finishing it off. I can tell you right now. I know because not only the LEDs but the stickers for the labels.
I get the discount on this. We'll just steal it from the guy. Already built it.
There's a whole community. They give all this stuff away. There's so much stuff.
Yeah, no, there's no way. A lot of that stuff.
Hey, just give me an address. I'll do it for $200.
Yeah, give me an address. Give me an address and a schedule.
So yeah, there's all this stuff they give away for free.
Yeah, that's cool. But what I'm looking at,
that looks like you're 3D printing like enthusiast.
Half of that stuff is not from the 3D printing. The other half is hand modeling, the labeling, all that stuff. There's no way. I mean, I know for sure he actually used wires in some places.
Oh yeah, I can see it's fantastic. Levers. I mean, what that guy did was crazy.
Yeah, that's 3D printing got him very close, maybe 60% there. The other 40% is handwork.
All right.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fine.
Makes me think about 3D printing. I mean, 100 years from now, I guess we'll all have.
Right now,
they're becoming so affordable now,
or sooner than that,
Well, gentlemen, let me throw this concept at you because I've talked this ad nauseum with many people.
Hey, I'm just going to tell you, I just had my mind blown. So,
well, I'm going to blow it even further now.
Oh my God,
gentlemen!
Let me put the stuff back in.
The best inexpensive 3D printer you can get right now is on Amazon. It's called a Creality Ender.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people talk about this one. Yep.
So it's about $300. I'm just spitballing this thing. I'm just giving you the big picture concept. So all of you have the same machine, right?
Right.
You know what happens when I actually model a 3D file on my end? I can send it to you by email, and you can print it out on your end. Mm-hmm. What we have just done at this point is we recreated the Star Trek experience.
Right,
exactly.
He's essentially the replicator, right?
Yep.
You made the replicator.
Yep.
I'm thinking of Resident Evil when they had the You know, the chest that you save the game in, and then everything's just remembered. You put a gun in there or whatever, and
Right.
pick it out at a different chest.
Right. Somewhere else.
You know, in a different building, you pick up that same gun.
Yeah.
I mean, not that 3D printing gun.
About
Wait. I'm not going to start with guns.
Oh
Right.
yeah,
Right.
Matt's referring to the second story. The feel of the second story is the Blues Brothers meets the Wrath of Khan.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
That worked.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, the whole thing about the 3D printing is absolutely spectacular. It's amazing.
Oh, it's going to change the world. I mean, it is changing the world. It's made, yeah. And I firmly believe they're going to be 3D printing food in 20, 30 years.
They're doing that already. They're using paste.
I think that's what most people will be eating, right?
Yes and no. They're using paste right now to put the dough down as a pizza and stuff like that. But gentlemen, I got to tell you, it's to be able to create something on my end and then circumvent the border system, meaning you have to
don't give away too much, George. I don't want you to get carried away.
No,
they're watching.
I'm saying you have to package it. You have to get stamps. You have to put it in the mail, and you have to wait a few days, a week, or so, whatever, to get it to the other end, where you can actually just send the file by email. The person prints it out on their end. It's absolutely amazing. It's absolutely amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, no, it's totally wild. And I do like the ease with which you can realize a 3D thing. Like I'm seeing there's another campaign that's giving away a bike, this light bike. What's that called? I can't remember the name.
Star Circuit. Star Circuit.
Oh yeah.
I love that this stuff is possible, right?
Mm-hmm.
So listen, my quandary I'm trying to think about here is I'm gonna have to talk to Gary from Nerdrotic, because my next book I did. You know the channel Nerdrotic?
Yeah, we know.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, not at all.
So my next book I'm working on, I basically based the look of it on Nerdrotic. I thought, he looks about right. Yeah, he's got that Donald Sutherland kind of feel.
I don't know about that.
It's essentially here. I'll show you some images. It's essentially Nerdrotic. Here, where is that thing?
Hipster Keith or something.
I mean, listen, I would need to
Donald
sit it with him and get information or whatever. But
Donald.
I think for people to get a Nerdrotic figure, the people that will probably
Oh,
go down
that
quite
is
well.
cool.
Mm-hmm. Oh man.
Let me pull this thing up.
Or Doomcock. Get a Doomcock figure.
I would buy a Doomcock figure. I would buy a Doomcock figure.
There's a bunch of people who are actually doing Doomcock figurines and action figures, and he showed off an action figure with cloth and studs, and it's incredible work. Incredible work.
That's very cool. Here. This is my new book I'm working on. So the first thing I did for it, it's little Gary. I was like, what will Gary look like? And I said, well, that works. Here, I'll show you some.
Wait a minute. This looks like that Zulu movie from the.
That's exactly what it's. Zulu in space on Mars.
Yeah.
We're here. This character, 100% based on Gary.
Oh, dude.
And he's so basically you have this again, that's my new book. Here's Gary again. He's all the way through the book.
Man.
Awesome.
Has he seen this?
I think so. One second. Let's see. See, look, he's running around. He's like
Gary's gonna go.
Look at it. I designed the character, and it ended up like.
I can see Gary right now. I can see Gary right now going looking over to his wife, honey. How many years I've been sober? When did this happen?
I like see this whole Zulu bit where they're charging, and he's like,
we got to get out of California.
Okay. Listen, Rabbi. I got to ask you, who's your artist? Because there's a lot
I did
of
this one.
there's a lot of Barry Windsor Smith. Not Barry Windsor.
Yes.
No, Windsor McKay type feel into this stuff.
Oh, Windsor McKay, I don't know, but Barry Windsor Smith, I do know.
No, Windsor McKay. He was he was like the pioneer of the comic book. What do you call everything? 1903 to 1914. He put out full page newspaper. Nemo. Do you know Nemo and
yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's Windsor McKay. And what I'm looking at here is it's got a lot of look and feel to that.
Right. What was it? Before you came on, I said I'm having an interview with this woman called Cara. What's her last name? I can't remember. This cosplayer. So if I could work out a deal that I could change this character to be her easily, because she's in the second half of the book, essentially in a Victorian underwear for most of it. Right. So I could totally get if she would split it and do a cover with me. That would, and also, there's lots of sexy alien chicks in it as well, and intense acid trips.
Wow! Oh yeah, I'm seeing the resemblance. Here, I'm looking with Windsor McKay. I'm looking up here.
Yeah, you're seeing it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, because the background.
I wanted to get that 19th century kind of like feel.
Well, yeah, that's Windsor McKay, because everything you're seeing here. I mean, if you compare it, if you Google it, and you go, "Holy smokes!" You know the repetition of some of the elements and the way you have the backgrounds and stuff like that. It's like it's a subconscious expression of that.
You know what? It all filters through time, right? It all filters through. You see all like George Lucas's influences all the way through Star Wars. It's like a whole bunch of stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can like sit through that. So I keep thinking like Fulton McKay. Spandex on Gary, yeah. So I could never do an action figure without A, splitting it with him, and B, his permission. But like, I reckon, like Gary in like a steampunk red coat, man, that would sell.
Oh
yeah,
that would sell. I would buy it. I'm not being a dick. I would buy it because I'm a fan, right? It would have be great to put it on like a Nerdronic base as his logo as a base. That would be awesome.
Oh man.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. Nerdronic.
Is he still back there? I think
I don't know. I think he passed out. Too much juice.
Man down.
Oh no.
So anyway, listen. Go back, George's book. Again, closing out tonight, and this is the last chance you can get all this stuff.
Yeah,
that shit was fucking crazy, mate.
That's only in gray. Well, when I'm going to be delivering, it's going to be in full color, just like the diorama figurines.
Right.
Yeah, it looks incredible. Looks absolutely incredible. Very cool. Fine. So we have another book to look at. I'm very excited. Not for the first time you've been here, but you're taking something away. There is some urgency to this, is there not?
Oh yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
Okay. So tell us what's going on. What's going on with Nephilim's squadron? And again, great use of the word Nephilim, the Fallen, right?
That's right. Yeah. People ask me about that a lot, but the title is more allegorical to what the characters their experiences, and although there is an actual story that's overlaid that is an ancient mythological tale that's retold 700 years in the future in this far-flung future of the 28th century, where the story takes place. So imagine if the better way to explain it is if you know a story like Gilgamesh or the Deluge, that the thousands of year old stories that we all know, and imagine that this experience is happening again, but in the future and on a different planet.
Okay.
And so that's the meta story that's happening in Nephilim Squadron. But the Nephilim part is how the Nephilim are associated with fallen angels, or they were
Right.
the product, or some interpret it as they were people who were possessed by fallen angels. I guess you would probably know better. I'm just a hobbyist.
Right. Yeah, no,
but-
that's one of the sources of demonic possession.
Right.
I just love the line work on this stuff, mate. It's absolutely fantastic.
Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah, no, I really do, and I like the storytelling. It's like it's clear what's going on.
Cool. Yeah, clarity is key with me.
But here, no, this whole like first page is like, you got a nice setting up the pace, and
layout.
Yeah, and you zoom in nicely, and it
some strange flora and fauna.
The right thing.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's just a sweeping intro into give you a taste of that you're not on Earth, and there's something going on here. So that the first few pages are where you see the guy in the center of the page speaking. He's the son of the dictator of the nation on this planet, and who were colonists, but they've established a civilization over generations. And they've also started a war with the strange native beings on the planet. So you scroll down, and then you can see the where our protagonists come in from the air, and the Nephilim Squadron are part of an organization called Soul Interstellar Forces, and they're sent from the home Earth system to figure out what's going on with this planet, because this human civilization has started a war with these beings, and they weren't even supposed to be there in the first place. These creatures.
I don't know what the texture is, but I quite like it.
So what? Yeah.
Tell me more. What am I looking at?
Oh, right there. Oh, that's let's cut to the chase.
I'm just scrolling, and I can't. What do you want at me? It's like
I see 3 selling points in front of me.
Yeah, those are that's a tasteful pinup of some of the main characters from
I think I endorse this product. What can I do?
Thank you.
Set up here. This is very cool. This is that like anime. But kind of good anime, like I like some anime, like from like the 80s, the 70s, like Battle of the Planet, that sort of. Like,
if you love the epic space opera from yesteryear, like Robotech and Macross, and
exactly
Yamato, and
back when it was hand-drawn stuff,
right? Yeah,
without computers.
Yeah, I like the rough lines.
Yeah, that's what I like too. I like that.
It's cool. It's very cool.
Hand-drawn animation.
Yeah, but anime. It's a huge. Itself is a platform. There's so many different genres in it. Even now, it's not all like this. What do you call it? What's the word they use to say weeb? The weeb, like the little cutesy stuff, I guess.
Yeah,
there are many different genres. Chibi, yeah,
type stuff. Not really a fan.
I've always been more
this character design here. This is cool. There's alien design.
Those are the aliens on that planet, and they are looking to wipe out the humans because they're doing something with them, which is you'll find out a little later.
So they're not the good guys.
Well,
Let's not say right, good guy, bad guy, whatever.
Yeah, well, there are bad guys like the just like we love Chinese people, but we despise the communist Chinese government, right?
That's a good point.
That's what's going on.
Dude, you're gonna get my channel blown up. You know?
Oh no! Oh, shoot.
Yeah, don't
forget where I am.
smack about the CCP, man.
Bear up on your
It's okay.
comment.
They got a lot of.
I've got pigment armor. I got pigment armor. As long as I'm black, I can say such things.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that is true. You are a protected class. I wouldn't go up against the Chinese. If I was you, mate, you're on a roll right now. I would lay low. Okay.
Yoinks.
Listen. They make delicious food, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue about anything.
If you like bat,
I submit to my Chinese and my overlords.
I like a good bat.
Yeah. And
some bat wing for lunch.
So does Kubar. How are you doing, sir? Thank you for joining us. Somebody said about elephants. What's that? Oh, something about elephants. Sorry. Yeah. So, have you hit any of these stretch goals?
Oh yeah, stretch goals. That $2,500 stretch goal there. That needs to be updated. It's been unlocked.
Yeah. Excellent.
All right. Yeah, I gotta go in there and fix that. Take that lock away. But yes, right now we're looking to unlock the $3,000 for the Jason Krager trading card. And Jason Krager is a great artist. He does a book called Hammer, a post-Ragnarok tale. And then, after that, Niriam Nawa. She does a book called
a bit on the channel. Do like a book. It's a nice book.
Yeah. And yes, I'm in talks with someone else, or a couple of people. We'll see how that goes for the next one to be unlocked. And those are the cards with flat color. I'm doing all this, so it's I can't snap my fingers and have it done.
Once you get the real colors into it, I see the flat, but I see all you can do with this one. This is going to be awesome.
Oh yeah.
Who's flatting it out? Are you flatting it yourself?
Yeah. Oh
wow.
Yeah. I was actually worked professionally as a colorist about 25 years ago.
Oh wow.
Yeah. With Motown Animation, with John Hervey. You guys probably know John, the guy who does Magna, and Black Tiger. Yeah,
he's awesome.
I ran into him when I I just I hadn't seen him in like 25 years until like last year when we both stumbled upon Comicsgate and
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
All the best people.
Oh yeah, and so all that stuff right here. Yeah, this sword and sorcery stuff that's related to the Shield Net Sword mobile game that I'm developing, and it's
very cool.
In alpha right now. It's on hold till I get this stuff out.
Well, let's have a look at the your tiers. So what do you recommend about the combo pack?
Yeah, that includes the 32-page black and white sci-fi spectacular Nephilim Squadron. That's chapter 1 of a larger saga, and the larger saga actually is launching later in the summer, and I have a mailing list for that. It's called Nephilim Squadron Volume 1, and that's chapters 1 through 3 in color. I'm trying to channel your energy. Channel the Rabbi's energy. Come on, get it up. Channel the Rabbi's energy.
In color.
Yes.
For your enjoyment.
Nephilim Squadron Volume 1 is going to...
How about this? Okay, wait. Just read with 9 lavishly detailed A5 prints. That's 5.8.
Punch it. Everyone. Punch every line.
Beautifully rendered the trading cards are really, really cool. I do like the trading cards. The characters from the Shield Sword. And that's for $40. It's very good. Plus 9 bookmarks really and the film Squad chapter 1, a 26-page black and white science fiction epic book. So this is the first issue, right?
Yes. Yes.
Very cool.
That's-
So this is fine.
So how long is
This
this
is a
series?
great value. So you get the book. I like that it's in black and white, quite frankly. I think black and white art doesn't get enough of a.
Well, I'm curious, Hex. Why did you choose to go black and white? Especially since you said you know how to do colors. Is it just to just to bring the light art out more, and maybe a combination of getting the book out, so you're not spending all year on it or whatever.
Yeah, partially the cost and the time, and also because it's kind of an homage to the old Viz comics of back in the 80s. I used to get which were they were imports of manga, but done
that was good stuff.
So it's gonna have that it's gonna have that underground 90s feel, I think. And it's got a solid sci-fi concept.
Yeah, it's very cool. Yeah.
Great character design. I'm into the story. The story is dragging me in. I think it's great. So I like the combo pack. That you can either get. Also, I like that you've only got a few options here, which is good. It makes it easier to navigate. The bookmarks are cool. You get 6 bookmarks for 6 cards and 2 bookmarks for $8. I tell you, you're not gouging your customers. That's for sure.
And the shipping is low too in the US, and it's all the same in the US. Right. So if you get the combo pack, it's the same as when you get the lowest tier, and their add-ons at checkout too.
Right. Yeah. No, you got the pin up at $8. You got the 3 more bookmarks. This is really cool. This is very, very cool. I like these cards.
I like the design on that. I don't want to call her redhead. You know what I'm talking about? We just scrolled past it. She's hot. That's just character design.
Marine.
Yeah, that's cool design.
It's not the redhead, she's the other almost redhead.
It's like strawberry blonde or dirty blonde.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you call it, but yeah.
Yeah. Auburn,
like
maybe.
Kind of like.
Yeah, she's doing the 2 in the pink, 1 in the snake too. If you look at her hand.
Really?
Check her hand out there.
He's throwing some subliminals in there. No wonder why I liked it.
Nice.
Now I understand.
That's great.
Even the text, I like the design.
So basically, you get. I will say, listen, the combo pack is everything, right?
Well, that's right. And the digital version is an add-on with that one.
Right.
But the digital version for this campaign will be in color, just to make it different, and so you're not getting the same thing. Physical, the physical one. Yeah. Thank you.
Listen.
So grab the stuff up before it's gone.
You were aiming at this fulfilled by June, you said?
Yes, June. That's the goal.
Okay, summer's here. As long as civilization doesn't burn down. Before that.
Hey, last time I was on
scheduled for late March or. Wait, that just happened, didn't it?
Yeah.
Wait. You were going to say last time you were on. What happened?
You were saying that it was going to happen this summer.
Now. Yeah, around now. Yeah. If
hopefully this book gets out before that.
The next 2 weeks, or doesn't start. If things don't really start going south in the next 2 weeks, which they kind of seem to be building to going south the next 2 weeks, I'm probably wrong, right? This has always been the timeline. If there's the 33rd day of this period called the Oma, if nothing happens by then, I think I'm probably wrong. And then another 2.5 weeks after that, and nothing happens. I think I'm 99% wrong at that point.
Well,
but the end of
please
still could go down. But anyway,
wait till I have all 4 volumes out and and fulfilled first.
Listen. When I say apocalypse, I think there will be a new world starting in September, which will probably might be a better one, not filled with such ongoing insanity. Maybe
yay! I'll get the pockets for a birthday.
How about just the EMP blast would solve everything? I think. Just one big EMP blast.
Bam! Shut it all off.
Now we're good.
Like in what was that? Escape from New York.
Yeah, oh, I love that movie.
Exactly.
That's the best ending ever. That's what I do too. I'd say,
the analogy I use is this: that like I'm a rabbi. I'm like, I genuinely believe in God. I am a religious guy, right? So I
would hope so.
It's not universal, let me tell you. No, let's say when you're getting on the Titanic, right, and the captain says God himself could not sink this ship, right? If you believe in God, you're going to be like, I'll take the next one, right? It's okay. You don't know that it's going to hit an iceberg, and 99, if a ship leaves from Portsmouth, it's going to end up in New York, right? That's the way things normally happen. It's crazy to think anything else. I think crazy could happen. Who knows? But listen. Whatever goes down, hunker down, be nice to each other, and I think we'll all be fine on the other side.
Yes.
I really do.
Let's have a harmonic convergence.
I think there'll be worst case scenario. I think there'll be some scary times. There's going to be kind of like a fever to just get rid of this insanity that's taken over the world.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, look. But most people who say the end is nigh are wrong, right? Please keep that in mind. I'm probably wrong. I just think I'm right. Listen. Either way. During the apocalypse, you're going to want your printed materials. You're going to want your printed materials.
Oh yeah.
Get that 3D printer ready.
Exactly.
You got to print some laser weapons, buddy.
I would say having this first combo pack of the Film Squadron, right, will be something that will keep you going, because knowing that, but on the other side of the apocalypse, you will be able to get issue 2, right? That's what I would look for.
Yeah.
The only thing, listen. This is what I think will happen by the time the apocalypse plays out. We won't have Star Trek Discovery anymore. We won't have the female Doctor Who. Now that's going to go. Right, Ray will be gone. It'll all be gone. But we will have the Film Squadron. We will have Chaotic? Oh man,
Chaotic Flux.
Sorry. I got Flux, Chaotic Flux, right? Chaotic Flux, I should say. It's right there in your name. And we'll still be 3D printing. Whatever we're printing, and you can get my comics too.
And Butee Geuse will still be drawing something. I might have like 2 fingers after
There you go.
After the first nuclear blast, but I'll keep drawing anyways.
There you go.
Bristolian Dave, I still have to present a lasagna to Bristolian Dave. Listen, the Jewish holiday of Shavuot is coming up, which is a holiday where we normally have dairy food. I will try and entreat my wife to make a lasagna, and then I will show you what a lasagna. He made a lasagna in an ad for a very good book by Comic Mark. If you could put the name of the book in the chat, that'd be great. Which you can now, or the link even that you can sign up for.
I make a good lasagna.
Yeah, but the lasagna he presented was a bad lasagna. I hate to tell you, a bad lasagna.
Sometimes it's not just to get the frozen one. It's like
it wasn't good. It wasn't good. I haven't put up my own lasagna yet to counter his. So I need to put up or shut up. That's basically
shut up. That's right.
But the lasagna's coming, baby. The lasagna's coming. Gigi Divine, here. How you doing, mate?
I'm so hungry.
Yeah. Me too. Actually, I'm wrapping up the stream shortly because I want to have dinner.
I dropped my mailing list for the volume 1 in the private chat. If you want to, pop that in there. Oh, and as you all know, I don't have a video, but I'm working on a teaser video for volume 1, and I haven't assembled all the elements yet, but I do have audio. If you want to hear it, it'll be like a radio play.
Okay, that's cool.
Let's see if this works. I don't know. It might not work here. I have to share the screen.
What happened?
What was that?
The link. Oh, I got the wrong.
Oh, never mind.
Now I got the right one.
Oh yeah, never mind about the audio. It's not working.
Well, why do you want people to sign up for it? Why didn't you just have people buy it?
Well, the volume 1 is the next campaign.
Okay, well, how volume 1 be the next campaign? What's this one?
Chapter 1. Volume 1 is chapters
Okay, no,
1 through 3.
Back up. What? Explain the difference. I'm so confused.
Yeah, 'cause
Well, you know how
usually
you
you'll
know-
do, let's say you'll release chapters 1 through 4 or 5, and then you'll do a volume where they're all combined, like a trade.
So this is
But
going to be chapters 1 and 2 or 3 or 4.
Yeah, 1 through 3. 1 through 3 in color. But the current campaign, is just
nice.
80-page graphic novel
Mm-hmm.
of the Nephilim Squadron. Yeah.
Very cool. But I would still recommend to our chat get in on the original one because it feels you're building this thing from the ground up.
Yeah, see, that's chapter 1, the black and white. Chapter 1 is just an intro into the world, and the next one is chapters 1 through 3 in color.
Oh, very good. Fine, one second. We're just on Lasagna Gate. I made the original lasagna. It was amazing. Listen, if it was on the video, mate, it was
Lasagna Gate.
Aria Black made the microwave lasagna, and Shield. Okay, it was Aria Black.
I want to get in on this lasagna stuff, but you can't taste it overseas, you know? If I can get that 3D printer from
Right?
George,
3D printed lasagna, right?
I'll send you the specs on some nice lasagna.
So, in Judaism, we never mix meat and milk. So, if we ever want to have meat,
goodness,
we have to have fake meat.
Forget it.
Fake meat.
No idea. Never mixed meat.
What about using fresh pasta? Use okay. But okay, so
nice. All right, that's a lot of work. Forget it.
Not very good. But the important thing is this, though. You need to sign up for the Adventures of Tailless, right? That was the thing he was killing horribly with his terrible lasagna. I would say ignore his advice on lasagna. Go and sign up for his book Tailless. That would be a recommendation.
I wouldn't trust a lasagna from Area Black. How much hair is in that lasagna?
Wow.
I would say showing such love for your fellow man and backing all these books and signing up to these
back his book, yes,
all these campaigns. That would surely show you favor in the oncoming apocalypse. So hopefully the marauding, raping demons of Satan will then you'll see through your house, and the light of your goodness will radiate out from it, and they will steer clear. Okay, that's what I'm saying would happen. I think if you sign up for these campaigns, now,
you might be saved from the apocalypse. I love it.
Yeah, results may vary.
Results may vary. No,
the fine print at the bottom.
Fine. Okay. I want to have dinner. Does anybody have anything they would like to add?
Before we go, I forgot. I failed to mention that there's no sticker shock when you buy my stuff. There is
sticker shock.
Yes, the sticker shock usually is on a campaign. Is the shipping? Okay, the shipping is free worldwide.
Get out of here.
Again, how do you do that? I mean,
I'm serious. The shipping is free worldwide. I know there's going to be a few places in the world where it's going to be very costly to get a product to.
Really high.
Right. I don't worry about it.
Have you ever internationally shipped anything ever?
Of course. Of course.
He just doesn't look at it. He's like, "Oh, that doesn't exist. I'm just gonna do my own thing." And
of course, no.
You might be setting yourself up for a rough time.
No.
Try to ship one of those full-size ships.
And I ship stuff worldwide constantly. And,
okay, I'm sorry.
And no, it's okay. It's okay. It's a legit statement. And the shipping is free worldwide. So when you buy the books for $100 and you get the free spaceship, when you check out, it's $100. It's not $100 plus the shipping.
Well, that's crazy. I just assumed it'd be an extra $50 for shipping.
If you're in the UK or where it's most expensive is in Israel.
Yes.
Wait a minute. With the
it must be because that ship is actually a functioning spaceship that will fly to your
It's the drone.
Yes. It's got the PIM particles in it.
Yes.
Nice.
Okay, That was a very valuable piece of information to add. Okay, I'm glad you did. Butee Geuse, we haven't promised anything from you. Is there? Speak now, forever hold your peace, mate.
Hey, back the embrace, please. I got art in there. It's going to be fantastic.
That is an awesome
and
book.
also back the company, man. I've got art in there. It's going to be fantastic. Back those books. I'd like to see those numbers get up on those books. It'd be great.
Yeah. They're both doing less than they should do.
They should do a little bit better. I feel like they could do a little bit better with my art. They're gonna do better. Check it out. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, no. I think I had the both on. Company man I had on. I had so many people on though.
Yeah, get
Elijah
Fields on from Elijah Fields. Maybe I'll send you the link on
Michael Odin.
Twitter. Yeah. Michael Odin, yeah.
Yeah, I've had him on. I'm pretty sure I had.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but hey, listen, everyone's always going fine. And again, hit this YouTube. YouTube are not fans of mine. I'm very grateful for they've demonetized my channel and they do throttle it. So if you can hit the subscribe button, that indeed will be helpful. I'm going to wish everybody a very pleasant evening. I'm going to shortly. I'll be dropping on my channel the next segment in my 48-part series, the 48 Ways to Wisdom. 48 Ways to Wisdom. During this, there's a 50-day period that we're in right now between Passover and the holiday of Shavuot, where God apparently appeared, remembering God appeared on Mount Sinai. And each day is a very it's time full of spiritual potential when you can build yourself up and create anything. The 48 Ways are 48 ways, attitudes to life. In a codification of Jewish law from 2,000 years ago. This was expanded by a gentleman called Rabbi Noah Weinberg, my rabbi, or blessed memory, passed away, was about 15 years ago. So tonight's a good one, right? We're up to way 20 tonight, and tonight is the art conversation and why that is important and why that will make your life. They say basically, if you do these 48 things, you will be able to achieve anything. And this is prime stuff for a Comicsgate. You can achieve absolutely anything. So I'm dropping that very soon. More videos tomorrow and live streams and so on. Join me definitely on Tuesday for Cara, whatever her name is.
Nicole.
Cara Nicole, who is just smoking hot, just insanely hot.
She's fiery.
Also crazily talented. She's a comedian. She's a writer. She's a singer, a cosplayer, model, and fantastically hot. And I also have to say, what I really like about her cosplay, it is as sexy can be before it gets dirty, right? It's in that it hit that part perfectly, right? And for me, that's exactly where I want. I want to be in that Victoria's Secrets catalog.
You know, an interesting thing about her is she's madly in love with me. It's sad, really. But, you know, I'm
listen,
married, so.
you're both a powerful man and an attractive one.
I feel bad for her.
Not deny that. Very good. So I'm gonna wish you. I'm gonna hit the end broadcast button, and then I'm gonna hit it again. I used to poo-poo the second end broadcast button and say, "Why? Why are you asking me if I'm sure?" And I got very mad at it. And then one time I started a broadcast, and instead of adding me onto the screen, I hit end broadcast button by mistake. So I was very glad now. And they asked me, "Am I sure?" Because I